Am I the asshole for throwing out my sister's organ? My sister is always intentionally trying to be the odd one out in the family. Recently, she's had her first child, and she decided she wanted to have her placenta taken by some weird woman and dried and treated so she could scatter it like ashes or plant it with a tree or whatever. She considers herself very witchy, which causes a lot of friction. The woman was supposed to come pick it up, but then my mom and our aunties surprised my sister with a whole bunch of frozen meals while she's in the newborn phase, and there wasn't enough room in her deep freeze for all of the dishes, plus the giant bag of ice and placenta. My sister texted the woman and she said it could be dropped off early. My mom essentially volunteered me to drop it off since it was on my way home. I picked up my husband on the way because he had had a few drinks after work with friends and was being responsible. When he saw the cooler in the back, he looked in it and was extremely grossed out seeing the frozen placenta. After some discussion, he also made me realize it was very disrespectful to him and I to rope us into this because he has very strong beliefs in God. There was also hygiene and health concerns that my husband brought up. It got to a point where it was either he was going to get out of the car and walk, or the placenta needed to be out of the car.
Oh my God.
I texted my sister to come pick it up and our mom, but after ages without an answer, we ended up just throwing it out. She's furious and has started making it other people's problem. I know it wasn't the nicest, but it also doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I offered to cover the deposit she put down with the woman who was going to process it. And I even got her a gift card to the witch store that she likes to get some herbs and stuff to do the ritual she wanted, despite it being against my values. She still claims, even after apologizing, making amends, and covering her losses, that I'm an asshole and she won't let me come see my niece and refuses to come to or bring my niece to family events that I'm at, which is causing huge problems within the family. She told me to post the situation here, and if it's hormones or sleep deprivation making her overreact, then she will let it go. If I'm in the wrong, I don't know what else I can do that I haven't already done to make it up to her. Was this really such an asshole thing, even after the amends?
It doesn't matter if you find it weird. It's like you agreed to do it, and now you're turning around and throwing out something that was special that you can't just replace.
I mean,
to your sister.
It's a placenta.
Yeah.
You're not sorry. You don't see the problem, and that's the problem.